Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Blackbordering every map in BTD6. Today we are going to be playing on another advanced map. We are really close to being finished. We have 3 left. Today we're going to be taking on Enchanted Glade. And before we get into the run, I wanted to check out the Social Seasons event. As I'm recording this, we have 7 days left and we are about 16 to 17 hours away from unlocking Phase 2. We're doing pretty good on our goals. I have 2 expert maps to beat, which I will definitely get done soon, and then all I need to do after that is just use my activate abilities, and then on the Paragon upgrades I'm really slacking because I just haven't been doing a lot of boss events, so I can get some of these like trophy things when I hit level 3 and level 5, so maybe we'll do that, but I got to the first one, so we're at 28,000 stars. We should be able to get this anti-regrowth serum and get the tier 4 badge. I don't know about the Season 1 Ultimate. 175,000 stars is quite steep. You need to have a pretty competitive team for that. So we'll see. We'll have to see how Phase 2 looks like. When that comes out, then we'll have a better idea. But for Enchanted Glade, we're going to be using Quincy. Just the base Quincy. This is the OG. Well, let's see if OG can lead us to a dub today. He can help us beat the greens on round 6. Let's see if he can help us beat these blues. Alright, we beat round 6. If we can get through round 7, I would love to get a sub. And he gets us through the first part of round 7. Let's see if when these blues overlap the reds, do we have enough? We do have enough. Perfect. And we got $60 extra for a sub. Let's get one. Let's get one like right down here. Actually, someone like, let's get him like right here. And now we should have enough to take out round 8, 9, and 10. And then I want to get twin guns, and then I'd like to save up for an airburst starts. If we can get that up and running, we should be pretty golden for the early game. And honestly, the early game is one of the tougher parts of this map. This map's not super difficult for an advanced map. It definitely belongs in the advanced map category, but it's not one of the hardest ones. You just have to make a lot of utility of the overlapping parts here in the track, and then you have to make use of your limited space. So really you only have a water kind of circle here, and you have a patch of grass over here, here, and here, and that's it. So if you can utilize your space well, then you should be able to do just fine. For round 11, I am going to get my twin guns. I probably could have got it mid-round 10, but you don't need it to beat round 10. You could also use your Quincy level 3 at that point, so there's plenty of ways to beat round 10. We're going to get through round 12 just fine, and we should be able to beat round 13 because Quincy has level 2. And we're going to have to see how round 14 goes. This will be the big round, because if we can get past 14, we can get airburst, and then we're happy. I think I need to use Quincy's level 3 for the first wave of round 14, and then honestly the second wave is a little more spaced out, so if we can beat that, which we can quite comfortably, we can afford airburst starts before round 15, and honestly, like right in the middle of the round we can get longer range as well, just to guarantee that we can beat this round with no problems. And there we go. So now round 16 is coming out. We should be just fine. And yeah, we're doing quite well. Airburst is just such a great upgrade. It's a very nice step up from the twin guns. You basically triple your popping power, so it's pretty good. I'll get advanced intel as well for the rounds that come out on the left side. That'll allow the airburst to start shooting at them quicker. And now we figure out what do we want to do next, because I'm going to wait to get triple guns for just a little bit. I think what I want to do is get a druid. And I want to put him to the left of Quincy, but I would like to put him like as high and tidy, kind of up and to the right next to Quincy as possible. And we'll place him down, keep him as a base druid for now. And I wanted to show you guys how you can do your tower snapping like I just did with the druid. So go to your settings, click accessibility, and then tower placement snapping, make sure that's checked on. And then if I want to place a druid as close to Quincy as possible, instead of having to do it like this, I can just go here, let go, and then it'll snap him back to the last pixel that he could fit on before he went red. So then you could place a druid right there. For me, I'm not going to put a druid there. I just wanted to show you guys what you could do. But we have some money. Let's get some druid upgrades. Let's start with hard thorns and druidic reach, and then I'll wait for just a little bit longer before going up for the next upgrades. I think for round 25, I do want to get triple guns, and we can get that just before the purple balloons come out. And then round 28 is coming soon. I think we should be okay for the leads. We're not going to quite have Quincy level 7 for the first wave of leads, but we will have his level 3 ability. That should be just fine. Alright, we can get our Heart of Thunder and Heart of Vengeance before round 28. Now I'm going to play the round out. The Heart of Thunder will probably hit all the leads at one time, so once the first lead is hit by the druid, I'm going to use Quincy's level 3 ability just to make sure that none of the pink balloons sneak through. And we are able to take out round 28. A sneaky tough round, even if you know what you're doing. Round 28 is not the easiest one. Round 30 we kind of have the same issue, but triple guns is better at cleanup than just the regular air burst. So with the power of friendship, we are able to take out round 30 with no issues. Now we should be pretty set for the rest of the 30s. All I'm going to do is just go for a Druid of the Storm and then upgrade my sub to armor piercing darts. So let's get that Druid of the Storm and let's save up for AP darts. Alright, we've got the AP darts at the end of round 36. And we're not quite done yet before round 40. I do want to utilize the most of my advanced intel, so I'm going to get a Desperado right up here. Just kind of as high up as he can reach. I think right about there is good, because then that interjects with the sub's range. We're going to get Eagle Eye so that the sub can see camo balloons up a little bit higher. And then what I want to do lastly before round 40 is I want to get an Alchemist right about here. I want him to be able to see a little bit over here so he has something else to buff. And then I just want to get Berserker Brew, and that's it. We'll probably get the middle cross path because I don't think this Alchemist is going to be buffing up more than 2 things at once. And then we should be able to take out round 40 with a little bit of help from a Quincy level 3 ability. So let's play round 40 and let's use Quincy just to make sure we can take out the insides. I don't think that ability is needed, but it's nice to be safer than sorry, just in case there is a chance that we do die. Round 41, the ability is most definitely not needed, so I'd rather use it on round 40, ensure we take out the Moab, and that we can continue the run without having to restart, because that is always very frustrating. The Eagle Eye on this Desperado helps out nicely with round 42, because the AP Darts is able to clean up. And round 43, tough round, but we have plenty of firepower with the Druid of the Storm. I'm going to get Ball Lightning as well. And then I'm going to get an Alchemist to the left of the Druid, kind of as high and left as possible. And then I'm going to get larger potions, acidic mixture dip, and when I can, I'm going to get Berserker Brew. And again, stronger acid and perishing potions. And then this one will probably turn into a stronger stim, because I do want the Alchemist to be hitting Quincy as well. And then we'll probably get that in the middle of round 47. Maybe round 48. I know round 47 gives a lot of money though. There we go, we got stronger stim. And now we're gonna buy a few more towers until we start our save up. One of them is going to be another Alchemist. This is gonna be a very Alchemist heavy video. We're gonna put him just to the right of Quincy, as high and left as possible. Throw him down right here. We're gonna get larger potions. We're gonna get stronger acid, perishing potions, and we're gonna go for an unstable concoction, because we're gonna go for transforming tonic as our mid-game carry alongside the AP darts. It is an ability, but on the easier rounds, we should just be able to clean up with the power of friendship. This ball lightning and AP darts, they synergize pretty well because one does good with Moabs and one does good with ceramics and below. And then we're gonna have the transforming tonic for some of the tougher mid-game rounds. But to complement the tonic, I want to get a glue right about here. I think I could actually probably put them a little bit lower. Maybe right here is good. And then we're going to get glue soak, bigger globs, glue splatter, and I'm going to go for a 4th tier glue strike. And that compared, or not compared, but that joined with the transforming tonic does a really good job because glue strike is a debuffer, so it makes everything take +1 damage. And the transforming tonic has high attack speed, but not super high damage. So the glue strike buff to the transforming tonic is very, very helpful for this tower. So we're all about our synergies today. This is a synergy heavy video, which some of my defenses, they lack a lot of synergy. So we're bringing the synergy back. But on round 54, I'm going to use Quincy level 3 for these Moabs because they're looking a little scary. And then we'll see round 55, we have the ball lightning on the left side, so we should be fine. I'm going to get corrosive glue strike on round 55, and we should be able to save up until round 63. The only ability I'm going to use before round 63 is a transforming tonic for the round 60 BFB. Otherwise, we should be able to do this without any abilities. Alright, we're here on round 63, and here's what I'm going to do. For the first wave, I'm going to use a glue strike. That absolutely shreds the ceramics because it debuffs them and makes them slower. Second wave, I'm just going to use a transforming tonic. And then for the third wave, you can use our glue strike again, but I kind of want to use Quincy's arrows just because we have the ability. Then for round 64, I'm going to use a glue strike and Quincy's level 3 ability as soon as we see the last Moabs on the screen. And then we'll get all of our abilities back for 65. We can use another transforming tonic when we see BFBs, and we can continue our save up. If we need, we can use abilities on round 66 that we didn't use on 65. The only thing we need on 65 is transforming tonic, so feel free to use any abilities up until about round 70 or 71. Alright, I'm mid-allergy attack right now. Somehow, I don't know. Within the last minute of me recording, my sinuses are just going off on me right now, but we're gonna fight through it here. We're here at the beginning of round 71, and oh my god, I'm going through it. All we need to do is just use a glue strike when we see all the Moabs on screen, and that'll be enough to take out round 71. Round 72, there are 2 BFBs, so just wait until the Alchemist is shooting one of them, and then you can use a transforming tonic. And then we should be good for round 73. So I'll use the tonic now. This should be able to shoot the second one. And for the first Moabs of 73, we'll just use Quincy's arrows, and then we have a glue storm, or not glue storm, glue strike, and Quincy's arrows for the BFBs. Actually, we should be able to use our transforming tonic. We'll use glue strike and arrows, and then we can save our transformation for later. 74 will be easy, and then 75 we'll need to have all our abilities back up, but we should be fine. I'm going to use Quincy's arrows on round 74 just to make sure we can take that round out, because the BFB overlaid with the ceramics can be a little bit scary. We don't have to do anything with abilities on round 75 until we have to deal with the first 3 pack of BFBs. So right about now, I'll use a glue strike. Actually, I can wait a little bit. I'll wait until they pop into Moabs. I'll use glue strike and transforming tonic, and then we should be able to have that for both packs of 3 BFBs. Then for round 76, we'll just use Quincy's arrows. That'll take out of all of round 76. And then we should have most of our damage dealing abilities back for the BFBs on round 77. So really all we have to do is wait for the Transforming Tonic to come off cooldown, use a Blue Strike, use a Tonic, and watch the devastation occur. Once we get through round 78, we should be really close to our Transforming Tonic. For the first wave of ceramics, I'm just going to use Quincy's arrows, and then I don't know if we'll have the arrows back for the second wave of round 78, but we will have Blue Strike, and Blue Strike should be just enough to be able to take out the ceramic wave at the end. The way this round is on this map, being really far away from our defense, the ceramic wave kind of overlaps with the BFB, so it's a little annoying. So just use Glue Strike, and then when we have our arrows on cooldown, we can use them, clean up the insides of the BFB, and then what's remaining of the ceramic wave, and then we have our Transforming Tonic for round 79. What I would say that you should do is just wait until you have enough money to get the total transformation upgrade. Use a Transforming Tonic mid-round, and then when you have the money for total transformation, go ahead and buy it. And then when the transformation's off cooldown, I'll use a Glue Strike with Quincy level 3 for the fortified BFBs, and that should be enough to lead us into round 80. I'll use a Quincy arrow just to be safe at the end of the round. Now what I'm going to use for the transformation buffs is Alchemist, actually, because the stronger stimulant Alchemist is not going to be buffing these base Alchemists, which is good. That's what I want. So we'll put 3 and 4, and then I want to save this spot for maybe a support option. So we got a little bit of space for a small footprint tower. I'm thinking either a Relentless Glue or maybe like a Embrittlement, but I think I could put Embrittlement right here. Beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna do a glue right here. We're gonna do a Ice Monkey right here. And then I'll just play round 80 out. We have 5 towers as of right now that we can transform, because I think the glue gets transformed. And it's the 5 towers that are closest to the total transformation. And I'm actually not sure if this Ice Monkey or this Alchemist is going to be closer, but we're going to upgrade the Ice Monkey later. And then for round 80, we'll just use Glue Strike, and we'll use Total Transformation, and we can watch that ZOMG get absolutely obliterated. And it is the Ice Monkey that's closer, so that's good to know for now. That means I should probably want to upgrade it first. For 81, just to hold the defense over, I'll use a Glue Strike and Quincy level 3, and then we can use our Total Transformation when the Quincy cooldown is, or when the Quincy ability is on cooldown. 82 is a long round, so we can get our abilities off cooldown. I'm going to upgrade this Ice Monkey to a 410 Embrittlement, and then I could probably get a stronger stim just so we can keep that sub alch buffed. But right now, it's not of the biggest concern for me. I am going to use an early Glue Strike and Total Transformation. We should be able to get away with a Glue Strike and Quincy level 3. So as soon as we have that off cooldown, we'll go Glue Strike, Quincy level 3, and there we go. Now I'm going to get this glue up to a 013, and then I'll probably try to get it up to 024 as soon as possible so that it doesn't get buffed by the Total Transformation. And I kind of want to get one more Alchemist either over here or in the middle. And I'm kind of thinking in the middle. So I'll use a Blue Strike Total Transformation for 83. It'll allow our ability to come off cooldown a little bit sooner because the ceramics at the end allow us to pretty much get our abilities completely off cooldown. And then the Moabs, we should have no problems. We've got Relentless Glue at this point. We'll put them on strong. And once these BFBs start coming into our radius, we can use our Glue Strike with transformation, which we will use now. And that is beautiful. Now we can just wait for our ability to come off cooldown once again for around 85. I'll put a village up here and just get a Jungle Drums. And we can use Glue Strike, transformation, and just watch this get obliterated. Not even close. And then once again, what do you know? Abilities off cooldown, Glue Strike, total transformation. That is the name of the game. I will need to get this village to radar scanner for round 90. We don't have an embrittlement on the left side, so for rounds like 93 and 95, we are going to need camo detection for our total transformation. But we've got ZOMGs in the radius of our transformation, so let's pop the ability and let's get to work. We've got all 5 of these alchemists getting buffed. I don't actually know if upgrading them to like larger potions gives them more pierce. I'll probably do that. I'll just do it now actually. Let's get them all to 100. And then maybe stronger acid piercing potions helps, or something along the lines of that. I'm going to use Quincy level 3 for the BFBs on round 88. And take a wild guess what's next. Glue Strike, total transformation, absolute devastation. And for round 89, we can save our Quincy abilities while the transformation comes off cooldown. We should be okay. I'll even use a Glue Strike on 89 because we only need the transformation for the DDTs. So let's go Glue Strike, Quincy level 3. And wow, level 20 Quincy goes crazy. It's actually level 19. Level 20 is even stronger. We might have our Glue Strike off cooldown for round 90, which is great. Let's use transformation and Glue Strike just to be safe. And then we have our transformation active for a little bit around 91. I don't know if this is actually going to be helpful because these BFBs are very grouped, but Glue Strike is such a quick cooldown. We can just use Glue Strike off cooldown, use Quincy level 3, and the really good synergy with Quincy in this strategy is that once the transformation is off cooldown, you can just use Quincy level 3, and it pretty much cleans up everything else. So that's good. The next thing I'm going to do is get a ninja in the bottom right. I'm just going to get a 040. And we'll use the Sabo whenever needed. I'll probably use it for round 92 early, just to get the ZOMGs slowed so that we can get all of our cooldowns up, and then we can use a Quincy level 3 for these Moabs on round 92, and then hopefully we'll have it back up for round 93. And I think I'm just going to use total transformation for round 92. If I need to, I'll use Quincy's arrows as well. I want the Glue Strike and the Sabo to be up for 93. And we also have Quincy. So once all the DDTs are on screen, we're going to go Glue Strike, Quincy level 3. And I mean, even that is enough to take out the DDTs. Because the Glue Strike is a D-lead, which means it makes the DDTs lose their lead properties. So we don't even need our transformations, which are able to pop lead, to be able to beat these DDTs. But for round 95, we are going to absolutely need our transformation up. But the good thing is, round 95 is very generous. They give us a lot of time to recoup our ability cooldowns. Alright, 94, I think once Quincy starts shooting, I'm going to go Glue Strike, Quincy level 3. And then once we start seeing these ZOMGs, I'll go Sabo with total transformation, and that should be enough. This is taking a while to kill. I think I'm going to need to go with Glue Strike. And Quincy level 3, nope, we're actually okay. Glue Strike is enough. And we should have all our abilities back for round 95. I'm about $500 off from the other tier 5 that we're using today, which is going to be the Grand Sabo. Hopefully we have that by the time the DDTs start coming out, because I really don't want to use this beforehand. Alright, let's use this. Let's use our Grand Sabo, because we just got it. And then we'll use a Glue Strike. And then we can wait to use our total transformation. I'll use it mid-round. And there we go. We got Grand Sabo, baby. 050 I think is fine. I don't actually think cross-pathing does anything for the Grand Sabo ability. And as you can see, Grand Sabo is debuffing some of these blimps that are coming in, which is very, very good. As soon as I can get it up, I'll get the Glue Strike Quincy level 3 combo going. And then we can use a total transformation if needed. I'll use Quincy's arrows for this little group of BFBs because I want to wait on the transformation. Am I going to need to use it now? Just waiting, and we're okay. So now I'm going to go Glue Strike, total transformation, and Quincy level 3 just to make sure. I don't want everything overlapping at once. And then I think I'm going to go for another supporting option, which is going to be this Snowstorm. And it actually won't be getting transformed because it'll be a 4th tier. I think any 3rd tier and below will get transformed. But I'm going to go with a 240 Snowstorm. And then the last thing I'm going to get is a Spike Factory. You probably know what this is going to end up being. Actually, let's go with the... if I can fit it. That's kind of annoying. Alright, we'll go up here. That's fine. Right up next to the sub. Right about there is fine. And then we'll go bigger stacks. We'll go even faster production. And that'll eventually be Moab Shredder. I forgot to use Grand Sabo, but that's okay. We'll get the slowdown going anyway. I kind of need my abilities up to be able to take these out. So we'll go Blue Strike, Total Transformation, and Snowstorm. And that should be enough. The cooldown should be... yeah, we have just enough time with our Total Transformation to get those ZOMGs popped. And as soon as I have Grand Sabo back, I'm going to use it. And we should have our Blue Strike and Total Transformation up for the majority of round 98. These things being slow is very, very helpful. And I'll probably... here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go Blue Strike, Total Transformation, and then I'm going to go Quincy Arrows and Snowstorm. And then we're going to go Moab Shredder, White Hot Spikes. If I need to use Quincy's Arrows, I will. It's looking like we are. Oh, fuck. The annoying thing is, I have to go back, do round 98 over, and then we'll be okay. We're back on 98, and I have the same predicament with my Grand Sabo. I don't know if I should use it right away or not. I don't have enough money for the, what's it called? The Snowstorm either, because this thing accidentally transformed into a transforming tonic. So yeah, we're gonna make this work though. So we're gonna go early Snowstorm, and then we're gonna go early transformation, and then we're gonna go Quincy level 3, Grand Sabo mid-round, and this is off cooldown. We need this, we need Snowstorm, we need the blue, and I think we're gonna die anyway. We're barely blowing everything back. Oh, come on. Come on, come on. Alright, don't get Pierce capped. Oh yeah, baby. Who was worried? Although I don't have enough for a Spike Storm, but that should be okay if I... I don't quite know, actually. I think I'll have Grand Sabo for round 100, so we probably will be okay anyway. But what's our best round 100 damage gonna be if we don't have enough for Spike Storm? Probably just a couple Moab Maulers, huh? Or Assassins. So we'll go... 1... Come on. Uh-oh. We'll do that. And for round 99, we'll do that. We'll use a snowstorm to try to get some abilities back. And then we're gonna use Grand Sabo, because then it will affect the bad on round 100. We'll use a Moab Assassin ability. We actually have 2 Assassin abilities. So we'll use one, and then we'll use another one, and then we'll go boom boom with Quincy. And then as soon as the BAD pops, we'll go here. And then when the ZOMGs pop, we'll use the arrows. That's how it's done. That was much easier. And let's check out our black badge. There we go. Look at that. It looks so nice, as it always does. Alright, well thank you guys for watching this episode. We got an achievement as well. Ooh, use the Alchemist's Transforming Tonic ability 100 times. I don't mind if I do. That'll help me towards my goals as well. We're at 4,993 abilities, so we're almost, actually we're just now about 2/3 of the way to the 7,500 mark. But thank you guys for watching. As always, love you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Peace.